Hey there! We are live for the video edition of Power Purls podcast. So you guys, I am thrilled that you decided to join me today on a Wednesday. This is a totally new day. So I hope this works for your schedule, because Fridays were a little bit crazy for me, like from the beginning. I thought, oh, Fridays, like this is nuts in my house. So you're saying no sound? Can't hear you. Can't hear me. Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Can't hear me? Can't hear me? If anybody can hear me, can hear fine. Okay, I don't know why it takes a minute. Maybe I should just be really quiet for the first few seconds because maybe there's a little bit of a delay. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I should just use sign language. I don't know sign language. Although back in my Girl Scout days, I actually, I knew all the signs, and I had, one of those sashes with all the badges. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation. Great. So awesome that you guys can hear me now. So, today I'm going to talk about this exciting, one quick thing, because I got sidetracked here. Kim says, I'm confused. Are we live? Yes, Kim, we are live. If you're watching me, and I'm responding to you, we're live. So yes, we're live on Wednesdays from now on. Well, at least for now, because nothing lasts forever. Nothing's set in stone. But from now on, I'm going live every Wednesday. I tried to make it as clear as possible. It was in my newsletter today. I announced it yesterday. I announced it today a few times. So hopefully, I think I can tell by all of you guys joining in that you realized that you realized it. So we're going to talk about the Stitchucation Stash Therapy Challenge that is coming up in a few weeks. And I'm also going to give away a kit today. Well, not today. I'm going to ask you a question that you'll have to answer, and then I will actually announce the winner in next week's video. Okay? So this is the cute little kit, or the pattern. This is the pattern, see? And this is what we're going to be making. And this is made with Plymouth Yarns Naco Artist in the Rainbow Multi. And so you'll get enough yarn to make this. It doesn't take a whole lot of yarn. So to make this cutie and this button, you'll get this button as well. And you can see how I kind of played around with the way I sewed it on. It's kind of fun. It has a bunch of holes in the button, so you can add a little decorative look. And so we're going to talk about that at the end. So before I jump in and officially announce to the viewers, because I know you guys are still coming in, love for you guys to share this with your friends, with your own audience, so that we can have a big party. But I know you guys probably only want to have your chance to win this cute little kit. So, but the more the merrier, the more the merrier. And then chime in the comments. Just let me know where you guys are viewing from. And I know that some of you start right away doing that because you know the drill. So so go for it and share where you're from. Oh yeah. So Kim says she was confused because the post says it was an hour ago. LOL. Yeah. I actually took that post down, Kim, because it said join me in 20 minutes, like more than an hour ago, right? And as soon as I posted it, and then I went downstairs and did some other stuff in the kitchen, and then realized, wait a minute, I was supposed to schedule that. So I was actually going to schedule it. But anyway, sorry for the confusion there, but here we are. And Kim, I'm glad that you figured that out. So let's see, all you guys. So who's here today? So we have Reba, hello from Atlanta, Georgia. And we have Bev. And Jenny is here. Virginia is here. Lynn is here. Jenny, I said that again. Jenny, nice to see you. And we have Kim, Dawson, and Sue is here from Philly. All right, you guys, let's see. And yes, I already said Lynn. Did I say Lynn? Did I get you? Yep, Lynn. And thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing this video so we can all have a good old time. There's Christy. Hello, Christy. Nice to see you this afternoon. Okay, so let's dive in. So let me just meet myself again. I didn't really even announce myself, but for those of you who are just joining and any of you who are watching the replay, my name is Gott Warner and I'm the host of Power Purls podcast, designer. I'm a coach. I'm your ultimate cheerleader also on your yarn crafting path. And you can catch me here every week. I'm going to say every week. I was saying every Friday, every week, but it's going to be every Wednesday for now. But you can catch me here every week on the Power Purls Facebook page for the live edition of Power Purls podcast. Okay, you guys. So Kim says, time slot. Well, it's actually the same time that I was doing on Friday, but a different day. So I figure, why not? Wednesdays are a good midweek point. And that's usually when I like to do other videos, like when we do the challenge videos, they'll probably, well, that would be for the workshop, so scratch that. But midweek in a workshop, I like the midweek slot. So Shirley just joined. Hello, Shirley. Nice to see you. All right, you guys. So let's go. Let's dive in. So here are some of the details because I've been talking about this. So I have these cute bags. I'll show you again for those of you who just came, and I'm going to be giving away a kit, and I'm going to ask you a question a little bit further into this video that you'll have to answer, and then I'll pick the best comment, and then you get a chance to win this kit that includes the yarn and the button that goes with it. So this pattern is so customizable. I always wonder if that's a real word. Customizable. I think that's a real word. And it can be made in so many different ways. And so during the challenge, I'm actually going to show you a few different ways that you can actually make this. And so I'll be showing you some techniques in addition to, you know, of course, ways to organize our stash, because it is stash therapy. And this bag is a nice small project for your stash. And here's another one. Here's another variation. And by the way, same pattern, different looking bag. So here's this cute little bag. These are all in new Barocco yarns. And so let's see, Millefiori Big is this color right down here. There's Ultra Wool, and I think there's another yarn. I'm not sure what that blue one is, but I can always give you that information in the comments. But anyway, so this is made in a very similar way, although I shaped the flap a little bit differently. And as you can see, I use this I-cord. You see this I-cord? It's a little I-cord knot that I created as a closure instead of a button. So this is for those of you who are purists and you only want to use, you know, you want to use the yarn and make like a self button as they call them. So, but yeah, this cute little purse, it's so functional. You know, it's just so easy to make, you know, and I've had people make this purse, you know, for like wedding parties. There was this woman that made like 12 of these all at once. So that just goes to show how addictive it is. This pattern is quick. I made both of these over the last couple of days. They take an evening. That's basically it. So, okay. So this challenge series, this is the kicking off a series that's going to happen every month in the community. So many of you here are part of the community on Patreon. This is a paid community. And just for this challenge, I'm offering an introductory price, $1, just $1 to join. Now, for those of you, and I posted this in the community, for those of you who are already patrons, no worries, you're automatically signed up for this challenge. So it's an introductory rate just for this challenge. And then it does go up to the higher patron level in September. So when we start our next challenge, and I'll share more details. I don't want to confuse anyone, but it will be under the $10 backer level, starting in September. But as I said, so this challenge is $1. So It's that simple. So all you need to do, if you want to join now, I'll throw out the link for you right now, and then I'll do it again at the end. So if you go to powerpearlspodcast.com/stash therapy, you'll go to a page, just click that button, and you'll be walked through all the rest that you have to do to get on board with the community. So this challenge starts August 14th. So it's only 3 days because it's a little yummy bite-size challenge. So 3 days, and we'll be making this bag, and you'll learn some techniques and also some great organization. So August 14th to the 19th, and yeah, and so this is a really exciting little challenge that I really know all of you have been waiting for the next one, because we finished Stitchucation shawls and there was a little bit of a lull because we had a big workshop going on. And I will say, 2020 is 2020, or hindsight. There it is. Hindsight is 2020. Got it opposite. 5 weeks was really just way too long. So now I'm taking what I learned, and we're going to be doing this in much smaller pieces, which I think you guys will really appreciate if you've already been taking my challenges and workshops. And for this little mini challenge, you'll feel empowered, because task completion, finishing a cute little bag like this in a day, in one evening, if you're that ambitious, because you could. It's really a quick knit. And so let me just share what you're going to get. Let me share what you're going to get. And before I do, because I see a lot of comments popping in, because you may have some questions. So before I go further and I share, what you get when you join, let me just jump in on over here. So let's see. So Virginia asks, is it written for worsted? Yes, it is. So this yarn here is Plymouth. It's from Plymouth. It's called Nako, Nako, Nako Artist, in the Rainbow Multi. And this is a worsted weight yarn. And I will tell you though, this little bag, same pattern. I just shaped the flap a little bit differently and made this little I-cord knot for a button. This was made with worsted. Most of these yarns are worsted weight, but this down here, this is the Millefiori. This is from Barocco. Millefiori Big, which is a super bulky weight. No, it's a bulky weight. I take that back. It's a bulky weight yarn. Okay. But you can see that it's pretty similar in size. You can combine yarns, worsted weight and bulky weight yarns together, and you can still get a very similar look there. No worries. Because, this is for your stash. So you don't have to use this yarn. Obviously, I used several different yarns for this multi-bag, this multicolored bag. And then the solid bag was in the Nako Artist, which I just happened to have a lot of leftover yarn because I think, Lynn, you made my mitered piece that was in the Annie Signature Designs fall collection this past fall. And that was this yarn, the Nako Artist, you probably purchased for your cowl and your hat. So I had a lot of that left over. So it is written for worsted, but diving into your stash, it's a great stash buster, of course. And so I highly encourage you to try anything, anything. See what happens. I love that. All right. So Lynn, hey. So Lynn says, yay, looking forward to this mini workshop. I work in daycare, and this will be a great gift for my coworkers. Yes, exactly. So it's that gratification, that quick knit feeling that we all love. And so you could just sit on the couch and enjoy and crank these babies out. No problem. Yep, and Virginia says the same. I think it'll be great for gift giving this season. Absolutely. So, so Lynn did make it, and I saw it in your profile picture. You wore that mitered piece that I designed. Okay, you guys, I want to see if there are any other questions, and then I'm going to jump in to the details. Okay, so here's what you guys will get if you join. If you join the community, if you're not already a member, again, if you're already a member, you're in, guys, you're in. But if you're not, if you join before August 13th, here's what you get. So you get the free pattern. So you get this pattern for this awesome little bag. And then every day for the 3 days, you get daily videos. So you guys know the drill because you've done it if you've done it before. So it'll be a prompt, right? So a lesson, like your challenge task for the day. And then we'll get a daily live video with me with time for Q&A. Now, by the way, going on this with this theme of bite size, the videos will be short. We're talking 10, 15 minutes with some time for Q&A if you have questions. The lessons to complete will be quick, no more than 10 to 15 minutes every day. And then at the end of the challenge, if you're still making the bag, that's fine. You'll finish it up pretty quickly and you'll feel really good because you'll get it done pretty fast. And again, for those of you just joining, I am giving away a kit for this purse at the end of this video, today. So stick around. I'm going to ask you a question and the best commenter will get a chance to win, or the best commenter will win, and you'll all get a chance to enter. So please hang out there and I'll ask you that soon. And then, so what else do you get when you join? At the end of the challenge, you're automatically entered, right? Because you're in the community. As long as you stick around, you're automatically entered to win yarn goodies. So I have lots of stuff in my bins and boxes. Bev knows this. I see you in the comments there, Bev. Just from all the years of being an editor of Creative Knitting and having all kinds of wonderful yarns and tools and all kinds of fun things in my stash. So I'm going to start giving those away every month. So just want to let you know that once you're part of the community, if you join for $1, it's an introductory rate. And then starting in September, when we start the next challenge in September, I'll start that free so everyone can get a taste. But we'll finish it off in the paid community. And then the price goes up. The price goes up to the $10 backer level. So you have to be part of the community at that level to do these challenges every single month. And you get to be in on the contest. And let me tell you, these goodies are awesome. Some of this stuff that I'm giving away, they're like valued at $100. So you don't want to miss out. And there's lots of other really cool rewards on top of this too, because you get the Patreon, Facebook group, you get weekly mini-sodes. So there's lots of awesome stuff. And you guys are like my producers, right? You're like my advisors. That's really the best, my advisors. That's the word I was actually looking for. When you're part of the community, you get to have your say on what you want to see or hear, what you want to hear on the podcast. You know, you get to pick topics. I just put something in a post in the community today, or was it last night? Last night. And a lot of you guys have jumped in. So I promise I'm going to go back in there and start a conversation because you guys have some great ideas. And it was interesting because someone actually said they would love an episode on how to start a podcast. So I don't know if that's interesting to any of you guys, because I think more and more everyone wants to start one because it's a great platform. It's a great way to get your voice heard in this noisy online world. And, you know, you don't have to be in business to start one. You can just be someone that just really loves to get behind the microphone and share insights and inspiration with your followers or with your future followers. So, but anyway, so here is a little taste also of what you'll get every day. So I wanted to share this with you guys and then I'll ask you the question. Okay. So day one of the Stitchucation Stash Therapy Challenge, day one, we're going to go through our bins and our boxes. Okay. And I'm just going to share tips for, you know, how to better organize. And also you guys will have a chance to share your own organization tips. You know, it's like, you know, what do we do with those little tiny balls? You know, those little balls that end up in the bottom of your bin. So things like that, ways to also make your leftover yarns a little more decorative and have them, sort of sprinkle them throughout the house. And, so that's going to be day one. And then also we're going to start talking about, color palettes. And that's going to be a nice segue into day two. So we're going to start to create color stories with all of our yarns. So whether you have big skeins or little tiny balls, we're going to get creatively messy and just put all our lovely leftover yarns out on a table if you have a big space, or out on a carpet or on the floor. I love getting down on the carpet and just mixing, matching, and throwing my yarn balls around just to see what goes with what, and then just start literally creating these color stories. It's like you're creating your painter's palette. And so that's what we're going to dive into, time where you can brainstorm to see what those yarns are telling you. And then day 3 is the wrist purse. Now you're going to get the wrist purse on day 1, and each day I'll throw in a little technique. But we're really going to dive in a little bit more because I'll show you, ways to customize this, alternate ways to customize with your own color stories, and just really how to maximize your stash like this, where you've got several different colors. And by the way, I think you can tell by looking at me holding this up. This is like about a 4x8 purse, and I'll also show you how you can scale it up. So you could put your iPad or your tablet in this little purse. There's so many different ways we can spin this baby. So here's the info. Here's how you can sign up. So if you go to powerpurlspodcast.com/stash therapy, you can sign up at the $1 level. So here's a question actually for you. And I have it written in my little pad. I thought I had it handy, but I'm going to read it off. Okay, you guys ready? You ready? Put on your thinking caps, or maybe write it down if you need to, so you don't forget if you have to come back and answer in the comments later. So here it is. What is your best stash therapy tip? And I want you to really share something useful for the group that someone might think, wow, that's different. Never thought about that one. So your best stash therapy tip, place it in the comments here. Okay. And I will actually announce the winner next week. So you guys, and then if you are selected as the winner, you get the kit to make this purse. You get the pattern, you get the yarn, which is Plymouth Naco Artist, and you even get this cute little button. See that? It's really cool. And you guys, that's it. So let's see. Any questions? Any other thoughts come to mind while we're about to wrap up? This is, of course, always a fun time, and I thank you all for joining me on this Wednesday. So this is the new time, just so you guys are aware. I will not be doing the live videos on Fridays as a regular thing. They're going to happen every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Sue says she loves the term creatively messy, the story of my life. Yeah, because then you can say, but that's how you can have an excuse to be messy, right, Sue? Let's see. Awesome. I'm just taking a look down in here. So Judy came in late. That's cool. Judy, no problem. Just, you can catch it from the beginning and learn what's happening during this awesome challenge that's starting up. So to recap, okay, so let's see. I'm going to recap here, and when we're done. So Kim says, FYI, schools love little things like these to give to young girls with feminine products. That's a great idea. Thanks for sharing that, Kim. Let's see. Christy says, I'm all about stash busting. Awesome. Okay, you guys. So again, Stash Therapy, Stitchucation Stash Therapy Challenge starts August 14th through the 19th. Go to powerpurlspodcast.com/stash therapy to sign up And again, if you guys are already a patron of Power Pearls podcast, you are in, okay? But if you're not, go and sign up for $1. So leave your answers in the comments, and I will see you guys next week. I will announce the winner. And don't worry, I'm going to keep on talking. There's probably going to be another giveaway next week too. So you guys better come back, because I'm getting really, I'm just in that giving mode, you guys. I can't help myself. So I'm going to go a little bit crazy. So hopefully you guys will come back. Joy, nice to see you. Can't wait. I signed up. Yay. So Virginia says, any hints only, let's see, any hints on the next challenge? Only on I think you mean on the next challenge. So that's okay. Virginia, do you mean the September challenge? Ah, I'm glad you mentioned that. Okay, so you know that this stash therapy was happening. Next month in September is going to be another shawl. We're doing another shawl challenge. I'll give you a few hints since you asked. So it's going to be a design. I'm thinking, and now you guys can vote. How's this? Because I just got the yarn. I'm partnering with Barocco. Okay. And it's either going to be an asymmetrical shawl, similar to the one. Did you guys, any of you guys that maybe got the 6th lesson for the Stitchucation Shawls workshop, I showed you some basics on how to work asymmetrical shawls. So I'm thinking asymmetrical shawls or asymmetrical shawl, or this little cutie that we did during the workshop, and I teased you with during the Stitchucation Shawls free challenge. So we learned how to do these peaks and valleys. Do you guys remember all this fun stuff? And in this design, I have this very wide center open work panel. And so it'll be a variation of this, but a full-size shawl, something much bigger than this. And so this was originally made in the Tough Love sock from Sweet Georgia. And so that's what I'm toying with. So if you guys want to chime in the comments and say, I love the peaks and valleys variation, let's elaborate on that, or let's do an asymmetrical shawl. And here's the yarn. Here's the yarn that we're going to be using. So it's Nebula. You guys see that? Nebula. And this is from Barocco. This is a, let's see, it is a fine. So it's a number 2. It's a number 2. Okay. And so this is the yarn for the shawl that we're going to be making in September. Isn't that beautiful? And this is the colorway that I'm going to be using. And I do have a couple of other colors behind me. Well, I thought I did. Oh, they're down here. They're down here. So this is another color. Oops. This is Aquarius. That's the name of this. Is called Aquarius. Let me make sure the color is on here. But it's called Aquarius on the website. There's no color number on here, probably because Barocco sent me some lovely samples that I can show off. And then here's another one. This is Taurus. They're all the signs of the zodiac. That's why I remembered. This is called Taurus, the browns. And the shawl that we're going to be making, I really would like to keep it to a 1 skein project, but I believe this yarn is $20, so it's very affordable. Even if you wanted to splurge and get 2 and make it bigger, because you know how I am, I always give you options for modification. You can make it bigger, smaller, depending on how much yarn you have. So that's a hint, by the way, for the September challenge. And that one's going to be a full 7 days. Okay. It's going to be in the Patreon community. And that challenge will begin for the $10 level. Okay. So you'll have to upgrade when we start. So Carla says peaks and valleys variation. Okay, we have one vote. Let's see. Kim says now the age of Aquarius is stuck in my mind. Well, that's good. Wow. So Kim has already shared her best stash tip. All right. I'll keep that. I'll go back and look at that. And you guys, if you place your comment, just make sure you write that it is for the contest, like it's your stash tip. Make sure you say that it's your best stash tip. Okay. But I'll know when I go back through. And so Lynn says, love the peaks and valleys. Oh, cool. Bev just posted a picture of her asymmetrical shawl. Did you post it in the community, Bev? Please do. That would be awesome. And post it in the Stitchucation community, the one that's open to everyone. That would be awesome. Let's see. All right. Well, that was it. So that was a nice little hint. So I hope you guys like that. I'm going to sign off now. And if you have any other questions, here's your chance. Otherwise, this was fun, and I really hope you'll take part. Again, one more time, I'll give you that website since I'm still here. So it is in the Patreon community, but here's a little quick link for you. If you go to powerpearlspodcast.com/stash therapy, you can sign up. So there's a little button that says, yes, sign me up for $1. Click that button, and then you'll get a confirmation in your email just to make sure you're on the list, because I want to make sure you're on the list so you get all the updates. And then you will also be directed to Patreon, to the community, to the page that has all the different rewards levels. And the $1 level is right on top. Super easy. Just click that little button and you're in, you guys. So that's it. So thank you for joining me, and I wish you a great day, an awesome rest of your week, and I'll see you next week. All right. Bye.